When I got an audience with these young people, here's what happened. There's a young man, Darren. Darren is probably 19 years old. What Darren did was almost became like a child when I was talking to him. And here's what I mean. He says, Aeneas, when we were younger, the police officers used to have baseball cards. And you know, Ed, St. Louis is a big baseball town. And they said the police officers used to always pass out baseball cards. And not only did Darren tell me his story, but he began to bring all of his other friends, and they were like all over again. They were like kids. And they said, and Darren would say to each of them, hey, tell them how it used to be. And another one said, hey, one day when I was younger and I was coming home late, a police officer picked me up and brought me home. And so I saw in their hearts, and they said that's when we remember the police officers being our friends, and they were a part of the community. So when you see that, and you see that they're calm and those good emotions that are remembered about police officers, and then talking to officers, remembering when it was a time where you could interact even more with the community, I just want to be a part of finding ways to connect community together with civic leaders, with officers, and certainly those disparities as relates to the police force and ethnicity as relates to the makeup. Those are concrete things that we can talk about and have measurable goals to bring changes if there's an openness and an open dialogue where both sides can tell honestly how they feel without feeling judged, and then from there, both sides feeling like they've expressed it. But also in our generation, I'm optimistic because as people of faith, what makes the difference, we don't have to always see it happening exactly like it should be, but because we trust this is the will of God, that all of us, and in particular, here in the United States, united we stand. And that's what I'm really harping on, that we're able to, all over this country, starting right here in Ferguson, begin to create dialogue that would eliminate the environment by which something like this, another tragic young life, is lost, and more distrust is happening between the civic leaders of the police department and the community.